G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, try name Lookout. And today we are rejoining the trail after a day off. Not really been a day off, it's been a day of admin to be honest. As I said in the last video, I have resupplied. I resupplied for all of my future Washington drop boxes that boxes that I've sent across Washington to pick up along the way, and they're full of food, and hopefully that's it, and hopefully I haven't mixed up. I did a sort of spreadsheet and I'm hoping that that is correct, and I'm not going to get a box with 3 days worth of food for a 6-day carry, or a 3-day carry with a box with 6 days worth of food. I'm hoping that I haven't messed it up. And we are rejoining the trail in the Three Sisters Wilderness, and we're going to pick that up and start our walk of 5.5 days to Timberline Lodge. I've got 5 days worth of food and 5.5 days till I get to Timberline, so I've got a choice here. Do I walk 30 miles today, or as I'm starting so late because I had to hitch in from Bend back to here, do I just do like what I can today and then add 5 miles to every single other day, stretching them out to 35s? It's going to be an interesting one. I'm kind of tempted to do the shorter day today and add the miles that I missed today onto other days, you know, make those 35s and see what happens. We'll just see how far I get today. I'll probably end about 5 o'clock and then see how far I've got. It's a shame I won't be able to show you any beautiful views today because the air is so hazy around this part of Oregon. You can see the ridges in this part here, they just disappear into the smog, but I promise you they keep going, and yeah, you just can't see really anything from here. I felt something on my ankle and I thought it was a mosquito. Turns out it's this butterfly just decided he wants to hang around here. Or is it a mosquito in camouflage? It puts on fancy dress to become a butterfly and then trick me into thinking that it is harmless, and instead it uses that to siphon my blood. Maybe I'm just too much of a critic and too skeptical, but it's a possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, another beautiful feather. This one, the I don't know what to call it, but the spine here of the feather is orange, peach coloured indeed. Very nice. If you know what it is, let me know. Now we're out of the rocky meadow and into a grassy meadow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're about to enter a burn zone. So ladies and gents, recently what's been on my mind is the importance of doing nothing and not feeling guilty for no progression. I struggle a lot with that and have done for a long time. This feeling that if I didn't achieve something, the day was wasted. And I think I've talked about this before on the vlogs. I want to bring it up because I don't feel like I've ever really reached a permanent resolution with myself. A time where I feel I'm okay with doing nothing. And while I was at the Trail Angels house doing my zero, I watched a Braincraft episode. Braincraft is another YouTube channel. The lady on there is a psychologist, I believe, and she was talking about the importance of doing nothing. And she said that she also struggles with this feeling that every day has to be a progression. And I feel I set these targets for myself, sometimes unreasonable targets, like doing above 30 miles a day, which I did do for a while, and I feel guilty now. For today we will not be a 30-mile day or anything near that. I've come off trail and I've come back after doing all of my chores, like sending the boxes, all needed to be done. And now trying to get out of town is always a struggle. It's very hard to get somebody to drop you off at 5 a.m, you know, when you want to be on trail. And the earliest I could get to trail today, I was dropped off at 9:30, but I didn't actually make it up the side trail back to the PCT till 10 o'clock. That's 5 hours after I usually start. That's 5 hours lost. And I'm still trying to feel okay with not achieving these big things and feeling that as long as you're doing something, you're progressing. That's something I was told a long time ago, and it's really good advice. As long as you're doing something, you're progressing. And as much as I can take that in and tell other people, I still feel guilty that today will not be a 30-mile day. I'm not sure, but I think that mountain is called Middle Sister, and I'm just looking at the topo map at the moment. There seems to be a lot of peaks around here, but I can't see them. I can only see this one, so I'm kind of going off the direction and thinking that this one is called Middle Sister. We are now entering the Obsidian area. We've got our permits because the PCT permit covers all the trail, and on top someone has left a couple of pieces of obsidian. Look at that. Beautiful rock. Very sharp. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that over the next few miles. So this is Obsidian Falls. Named so because the rock it flows over is shattered pieces of obsidian. Let's go and take a look. So as you can see on the wall here, that's all obsidian, and the water is flowing right over it all the way down. There's pieces of it all scattered around in the dirt as well. Let's have a look. There's a piece just laying there. Look at that. Woo. Beautiful and very hot as well. Here you go. Welcome to Lookout's Obsidian Emporium. Help yourself to as many rocks as you like. We have volcanic rocks for days. It's not all gone, ladies and gentlemen. Still here in August. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the campsite I was going to be at. Not here, but around us. There's lots and lots of spaces spread out over a big area, and I've decided, seeing as it's only 23 miles I've done today, I'm going to push on the extra 7.7 to the next campsite. I'm my own worst enemy. We talked about it earlier, being satisfied with not having to do everything, but yeah, if I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm going to feel much better mentally. I'm going to feel awful physically, but I'm going to feel better mentally that I did actually push and get the 30. I made a contract with myself when I spread out my resupply boxes that I would do a minimum amount of mileage, and on this section it was 30 every day, so less standing around, let's just get on with it then. Otherwise we're going to be there really late. It's 20 past 5 now. I anticipate being there probably about 8:30 roughly. We'll see. Lava rock field that we got here, and also the trail stretching up all the way uphill. Man, these rocks are really hard to walk on. Luckily I've got my new shoes, so should be, because they're fresh out of the box, max cushion. Yay. The whole landscape's very jagged. How's that for an ominous silhouette? It's very jagged, very steep. Hope we're not going up and over that. Finally made it. It's not even 7:30, and I made it 7.7 miles, and this is what I've got to show for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, with exactly 30 miles done since I reached the PCT, and it getting late, there's a lake behind me. It's time to swim, and then eat, and then bed, and then wake up at 3:30 in the morning and do this all again. So, with that, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.